crossword puzzle.
No, it's the real estate section.
Oh?
See, Andy and I are going to need a bigger place to live now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, lots of places available.
Yeah, look at those prices, though.
Wow, I had no idea rents were so high. Gosh, what I paid for my first place wouldn't even cover a bag of groceries.
Yeah, groceries, too. I mean, Stu, Andy's going to need so much. She's going to need a decent place to live, medical treatment, maybe even braces, or maybe ballet lessons, or piano lessons.
Slow down. The kid won't even have time to sleep.
Oh, babysitters, too. I'm going to need babysitters because I work so many hours in a day.
Not Jenny. Jenny, you're going to manage fine. You're one of the best organized people I know. And when Andy moves in with you, she's going to have everything she wants.
Yeah. Except maybe the mother she wants.
Well, what does that mean?
Oh, Stu, I don't know if she's going to accept me. I mean, she knows now that I'm her mother. Brian proved that to her by showing her the footprints on her birth certificate. But she still hasn't changed her attitude towards me.
No, she will, Jenny. She will. Just, give her a little time, a little love, a little kick in the pants, huh?
I don't know, Stu. She has it in her head that I just abandoned her. I just left her. Sometimes I think that she'll never forgive me for that.
I just can't believe that'll ever happen, Jenny.
Hope not. If it did, I don't think I could bear it. I really don't think I could.
This is Search for Tomorrow.
Now, we'd like to tell you about our lineup of shows on Channel 6.
Oh, no, we wouldn't.
Later on tonight, we'll be featuring Bingo Bowling.
I hate bowling. I hate you, too.
After that, stay tuned for Looky and Cookie, featuring tidbits for all you housewives.
I'll cook your brains, stupid.
No, you said you'd let me talk tonight, Bruiser.
I lied.
Well, that's the basic approach. What do you think?
We'll call you.
I know the humor's a little off the wall, existential, but that's really what people want these days.
Well, we'll let you know.
Do you have time to see just one more sketch? It'll slay you.
That's what I'm afraid of. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you very much. Oh, my word. Skip, could you please send the next person in? Thank you.
Hello, Mrs. Wyatt. I'm L. Burton Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Nice to know you.
I'm fine, thank you. And I am now going to outline a rather exciting new show, one that ought to boost your ratings to the heavens.
That high.
The title, Business Beat, says it all.
Business Beat. Says it all. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Thank you for coming by. And may we be in touch with you?
Oh,
hi, Wendy, darling. Come on in. Oh, this is my daughter, and we've got something to talk about. Mr. Jones, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Wyatt.
Thank
Goodbye.
You. I wonder if it's possible to OD on aspirin.
Who was that?
That was the world's most boring man.
Oh, what was he doing here?
Well, in my constant vigilance to bring some sort of upgrading to this station, I made the mistake of calling the local talent agent, and I asked him to please send over some people that would give some pizzazz to Channel 6.
And Mr. Jones has pizzazz?
Well, he's got more talent than anybody else has walked in here this morning. Thank you, darling, for saving me from Business Beat.
No problem.
You looking for keys?
Yeah, that's me. Good old stage door Wendy.
Oh, cut that out. I think he's on location. Oh, he's covering the mayor's speech.
So I hear. Nice of him to tell me.
So instead of having lunch with my husband, I get to go home and have the pleasure of staring at the worn linoleum floor.
Oh, come on. You could make a courtesy call. Why don't you go see Andy in the hospital?
No, thank you.
Now, honey, if you don't mind my saying so, you're not doing very much to promote family unity. If you're having a problem with Keith...
Good Lord, Mother. Why don't you put yourself on Channel 6? Family Counseling by Stephanie White.
Now, wait just a minute. You know I'm right. If you're having a problem with Keith, darling, the best thing in the world for you to do to patch it up is make amends with Andy.
Thanks, Mom. You just made me feel so much better.
Please go and see her, honey. I know she'd love to see you.
Thanks for the advice, but I think I'd rather go stare at the worn linoleum.
Wendy!
Bye.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, have it your own way. Skip, would you please send in the next talent?
Stand by your man. Give him 2 hours to cling
Thank you very much. Please!
Something warm.
Please!
Huh? But I didn't sing but a few bars.
I know, but it was just fine.
But there's this real sexy part coming up with this cute little dance, sort of a 2-step.
I've heard all I need to hear, Miss...
Huckaby. Rhonda Sue Huckaby.
Oh! Well, Miss Huckaby, I'm sorry, but Channel 6 just isn't ready for country.
Now, Miss White, you ought to think twice about that. Country music is just real hot right now.
Well, it isn't our image.
Look, ma'am, I know I'm a little new at this. I guess I shouldn't tell you, but good as I am, I never sung professional before. Except for ladies' auxiliary Wednesday luncheons. I got paid for those.
The ladies' auxiliary luncheons.
Sure. They're a big deal down in Greenwood, Tennessee. Folks down there just can't get enough of me. Everybody says I sound just like Loretta.
Loretta?
Loretta Lynn, Miss White, you know. Well, I'm proud to be
That Loretta, yes.
Even the paper wrote me up, said I had a future. I was on my way to New York, but darn if I didn't get my purse stolen, I had to get off the bus. I'm waitressing out at the diner. I saw your ad, and I figured this would be my big break.
Well, keep on practicing. You might make it. Now, if you'll excuse me. Skip, would you... Skip? For heaven's sakes, I think he's turned off the intercom again. What do you think temps use for brains these days?
I think he's combing his hair, Miss White.
What?
Well, at least that's what he was doing when I was waiting out there. Pretty boy, but he don't look too large in the brains department.
He's not too large in the typing department either. Thank you very much.
Miss White, look. I know stardom doesn't just happen overnight. But I can type. Now, I would love to just be around the magic. I could settle for that while waiting for my fortune to find me.
Thank you very much, Miss Huckaby. But
I'm a Champagne secretary. I was Southeastern Tennessee typing Champagne. #1 in words per minute. #1 fewest mistakes. I can take dictation some, too.
Are you serious?
Sure. And it seems to me that you could use some help around here.
Well, all right. Why don't you come by on Monday? You can take the typing test.
And if I'm good, like I know I am, will you hire me? Please?
We'll see. Now, if you will excuse me, I do have an awful lot of work to do this afternoon.
Thank you, Miss
Well.
White. Thank you. I'll see you Monday.
Mm.
The sun'll come out
What it comes down to is Andy's angry with me. From her point of view, I don't blame her. Stu, it's a basic kind of hurt. I brought her into this world, and I let her go. I let her life turn into one disaster after another. That is not the kind of thing a little girl could just shake off.
Jenny, you must not expect too much too soon, not from tough guy Andy. Her way of showing affection is by throwing verbal punches, and sometimes she can knock you out. You see, she's afraid to get too close to people. She feels that if she opens up to you, she might lose you.
Oh, Stu, I tried everything I can think of to convince her that I won't leave her, that I'll always be there for her.
I'm sure she knows that, Jenny. Maybe she doesn't show it or even admit it to herself, but somewhere in that stubborn little heart of hers, she's very well aware that you're committed to her. It's getting late. I think you better get back to the hospital, huh?
I was going to finish up here first.
Yeah, well, don't take too much time. Your daughter's waiting.
In all honesty, Mrs. Wyatt, can you name one Channel 6 viewer who wouldn't covet a fern of this caliber?
Honestly, I really can't.
I thought not. And then you agree that Gertie's Garden has a place in the Channel 6 lineup?
Well, why don't we let you know?
Oh, wonderful. I'm not going to say goodbye. Just à bientôt.
Au revoir, yes.
Oh, excuse me.
How are the Channel 6 renovations coming along?
Don't ask. What have you got for me?
Oh, these are the audition tapes you wanted to see, the ones from New York and L.A.?
What have you done to your hair? Have you cut it?
Yes. I thought I was due for a little renovating myself.
Looks very nice.
Well, listen, I know you're busy, but if you have some time, check out these tapes. Some of these people come very highly recommended.
I'll do it right now.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay. You do look stunning.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Well, for the true sports fans, these days of spring are heaven. Basketball playoffs, hockey playoffs, baseball getting underway, and even a new football league. My focus tonight is on a sport that I'll always feel closest to. You know, it doesn't even seem like spring to me. I haven't had the pains of training, the frustrations of getting my hitting stance back, or the joy of seeing all my friends that I usually do when baseball season comes around.
Would you ask Sonny to come in, please?
I still miss my teammates out there. Now, I'm going to do my best to keep you up on to date on what's happening in the big leagues, who's coming on strong in the minors, and any news that I can dredge out of the dugouts.
Look.
Now, I did get to spend some time with some of the teams in spring training, and I can lay you off that we're in for one hot
Who is that young man?
There isn't
Oh, that's the sportscaster submission. His name is Steve Kendall, right. From New York. He used to be a professional baseball player out of San Francisco. But, Stephanie, you told me yesterday that you weren't interested in a new sportscaster.
I know I said that. I know I did. Can you get him in here for an interview tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
We just might want to think.
Well, every station needs a very good sportscaster.
Teams did in the early spring.
It's good for
So if
business.
you're one of those fans who thinks that the early games really don't mean too much, you better think again. Because a game played in April.
Valentino or what?
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Downright sporting.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, honey.
Oh, good afternoon there, Mrs. Carter.
How are you, Ringo?
Oh, fine, just fine. You?
Ringo was just leaving, weren't you, Ringo?
Yeah. All the shopping, you know, it makes me hungry. I guess I'll, be on my way. This? Thanks. You know something? I think I'm gonna like this country club look.
Bye, Ringo.
Bye. Bye.
Well, what do you think? Like Ringo's new country club look?
Sure. Yeah, before it looked like a hood. Now it just looks like a hood with tassel loafers.
Ringo isn't a hood.
I didn't say he was. I said he looked like one. What's he doing here anyway?
Well, I was just sort of helping him get his act together. Gotta get him a tuxedo next, so he can work at the club.
You're hiring Ringo?
Sure.
Because he's an old business associate. He needs a job.
Warren, he's a criminal.
Suzi, he's been very loyal. I'm not going to turn my back on him.
Well, some people should have their backs turned on. Like thugs.
Hey, I'm giving him a menial job at the club. What are you getting so uptight for?
I am not uptight. I am just telling you how I feel about Ringo Altman. Must we have to agree on everything?
No, of course not. And lately, we don't agree on very much at all, do we?
That isn't fair, Warren.
You know what, Suzi? You've got an attitude problem. And that's something we're going to work on.
All this great.
Just because we don't agree on something doesn't mean that we're not on the same side.
I used to think that, but it seems like you're against me on everything I'm trying to do.
I'm not against you. I love you.
I know that. That's why it hurts even more when you're constantly putting me down. Now, it's not good for either one of us.
You're talking about buying a big house right now, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I am. I'll admit, it ticks me off. You put down every place that I show the slightest bit of interest in.
Look, Warren, I'm sorry. I just don't see why we need all that splendor.
Oh.
I can't possibly take care of a huge house and work and go to school.
Well, I am tired of student apartments. I don't want second-hand furniture. Honey, we can afford something better now. There's no reason to pass up a big, beautiful house just because you're scared.
I am not scared.
Oh.
I am not scared. I just don't have to prove anything to anybody. I don't need a big house.
Well, fine. Fine. I've got to go down to the club. Martin is waiting for me.
Warren, don't do this. Come on. Come on. I don't like to leave things unsettled.
We will talk about it later.
Please.
I got to go.
Talk to me.
While I'm gone, I want you to think about something, all right? It's called compromise. Suzi, if we want to make a go of this marriage, you have absolutely got to meet me halfway on some of the things that are important to me.
Hi. Hi. I was wondering when you were going to get here.
I'm not late, am I? Honey, I promised you I'd come back.
Yeah, you did.
Well, Stu says hi. And everyone at the riverboat has been asking about you.
Were they?
Yeah.
Big deal. Talk is cheap.
Yeah, you're right. Talk is cheap. No, none of those people care about you anyway, right? I mean, Stu or Joe or Brian or all the other people who've been knocking themselves out for you for the last few weeks.
Okay. You don't have to push so hard. I got your message.
I sure hope so, kiddo. Because along with a strong desire for you to shape up, there's a whole heart full of love here waiting for you. Andy, you know now I'm your mother, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, honey, you want to talk about it?
Nothing to talk about. You had me and you gave me away.
No, I didn't give you away. The court took you from me, honey. I was very young and I was very poor. And your father's parents took you from me. The day they came to take you away, I thought I'd die. I didn't know one person could feel that much pain.
So, what happens now?
We go home together.
What am I supposed to call you?
What would you like?
I don't know. The whole thing is so weird. What do you like?
I'd like you to accept me. I'd like you to learn to live with diabetes. I'd like you to give yourself insulin shots.
And?
Andy, I'd like you to love me a little bit.
You know, I get out of this dump on Sunday.
Yeah, I heard. Great news, huh?
I'll say. You know what Sunday is?
No, I don't. What is it?
Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So what do I do? Bring you breakfast in bed or what?
Liza, would it be in the realm of possibility